Hey everyone! I just had the best bagel in my entire life today. Across the street, Utopia Bagels. But this is why I came all the way up to Whitestone, Queens to try this legendary place out, and the rumors are true. Best bagels in the world, right here. It's Monday afternoon, folks. September 26, 2022. It's 1:45 p.m. It's 72 Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius. Utopia Parkway between 19th Avenue and 20th Avenue. Utopia Bagels. Enough said about their bagels. But you're going to see my review of it on Action Kid Extra when I get around to posting it. We're in the quiet neighborhood of Whitestone, Queens. Although there is a lot of construction going on. Donna Gaffney, you're next door in Bayside. All right. Very close to Bayside. When I cross over the Clearview Expressway, I'm pretty much there. I want to see if I can get off this street because there's a lot of construction on Utopia Parkway. Let's go over to the right on 21st Avenue. Sure, there's a lot of work being done on the streets around here. It's been like this all the way up Utopia Parkway. JB says thanks for the bagel erection. streets on the despite the roads being all messed up. It'll be really bad to lose cell phone service. Best in times we not in Florida. It's scary what's happening. I usually say Verizon's pretty good in New York, but I guess in Whitestone, Queens, it's not perfect. I hope by the time I get down to the main streets like Northern Boulevard, we won't have this choppy issue with the cell phone service. But at least I was able to show off Utopia Bagels before the connection started getting spotty. It could be all this construction too that's causing it. Life begins at 40. Truck says now it's better. Okay, good. Rosemary asked how I got out there. I took the 7 train to Flushing Main Street. The bus I originally wanted to take over here left early without me, so I took the other bus on Northern Boulevard, got off there, and then walked about 45 minutes to the bagel place. And now I guess I plan to walk to downtown Flushing on the live stream. That'll be fun. I'll also see what changed here in Whitestone, Queens, and Flushing. Thanks, Tall32 Guy, $1.99. Hello, sir. Thanks for another great stream. Beautiful day. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for the support. Yeah, April was the cell phone service. It wasn't just you. S-Man says it's like a ghost town today. No, I would say this is about normal for this neighborhood. It's mainly residential, so you won't see too many people out walking around. Once I get to Northern Boulevard, you'll probably see a lot more activity. But it's gonna take me a good half an hour at least until I get to Northern Boulevard. Stormy says, what's the mess about the transportation system? No, I actually think New York City's public transit works well. It's just that the bus system sometimes, if you miss the timing of it, you'll have to wait a while for the next bus. Yeah, April, it is pretty much a suburban neighborhood. You would never think this, when you think of New York City, you'll think of concrete and glass. But here we are in Whitestone, and this is what it looks like. Marsha says, wouldn't it have been better with the scooter? Yes and no, because on the other hand, the scooter, you still have to worry about it. Bring it on the subway, bring it into businesses, and lock it up if you intend to be out for a long time. So that's why I decided not to bring it. Construction everywhere. This street here, 26th Avenue, is the border between Flushing and Whitestone. So I've just walked into Flushing, Queens, and I might as well, at this point, try to walk to downtown Flushing. It's an area which I really haven't seen for a while now. Dawn Crop says, good timing to be in New York with a hurricane hitting Florida. Hope your place in Miami will be okay. I really hope so too, Dawn. It's scary what's happening right now in the Gulf of Mexico. Like I said, right now it looks like this hurricane is developing rapidly, and it's going to be catastrophic for the people of the Tampa Bay area. But I still hope that the damage will be minimal, and more importantly, that people are prepared for it, and those that are most vulnerable can evacuate in time. Justin Roberts, $1.99. You think the MTA should extend the 7 train to Whitestone? I think that would be a good idea, Justin, but you know, in the early days, they were planning to extend the 7 train to Whitestone. I think along Willard's Point Boulevard, and even go all the way up to like Little Neck if you look at the plans. Exactly, Damaris. Never completely prepare for a storm. Yeah, you're kind of right, Scott. I know many people who do have that same kind of mentality when they live over here. It's a little bit far from public transit with the subway, so they kind of tend to stick around this area. Even me, like, I don't really come to this area too often because it's not really close to public transit. I had to take 2 subways and then a bus to get here. Yeah, Christian, it's sad that there's a lot of these natural disasters throughout the world. But the good thing about the hurricane is that at least you have a few days notice of when it's about to hit. Many other natural disasters, you can't really predict them. I mean, earthquakes, you can't really predict them. A volcanic eruption, I think you can kind of predict them by measuring the activity inside the volcano. But a hurricane, you see it start to develop. And even though the trajectory may not be accurate at first, at least you know one is starting to form. I think that's the time to get prepared, not when like the trajectory is just like a few days away, like 5-6 days away. It's smarter to prep when like it's a week away, when you see activity developing in the Atlantic. Otherwise, right now you'll be really scrambling, and I feel for those people who are trying to prepare for the hurricane at the last minute. But it's better to be prepared than not be prepared. Any kind of preparation is better than nothing right now. I'll have to cross Francis Lewis Boulevard. Not looking forward to cross this street. You think I'll be able to make it 15 seconds across this long diagonal? I don't know. I may have to run for it. That's okay. I'll keep at this pace. There's a Starbucks across the street. Yeah, Megan, some parts of Queens do look like this. Like little Pennsylvania towns. Really depends where. Yeah, Andy, it kind of looks like it, right? There's no forecast for rain today, But I do have a small umbrella in case something does happen. Mini Sue says bloggers never come out this far into Queens. Yeah, I rarely do as well, but I wanted to because of the bagel place there. Oh, I already went there, Mini Sue. I introduced the live stream there. Oh, look at this. Infrastructure upgrades along 33rd Avenue and surrounding areas. That's why there's so much construction around here. It's a city project. All the streets are ripped up. Mini Sue, you've gone 2 times in a row just last week. Oh my gosh. It would take a long time for me to come here all the time, but if I'm ever in the Flushing area, I guess it's worth it to come out here. Yeah, that's why I went today, Mini Sue, because I've heard that place is legendary. It's well known. Come on a Monday afternoon and it's a more reasonable line. All these homes are very well kept. The lawns are trimmed. Gorgeous residential area. Wooden doors, I don't want to put race in here, so that comment was really unnecessary. I've been to a lot of minority neighborhoods that were very beautiful as well. Wetcha says, hi from France, have a great day. Appreciate it very much. Glad you're tuning in. Leaf says you love Flushing, Fresh Meadows, and Bayside. They're really nice residential areas. Flushing is a bigger neighborhood than the others, and it includes the commercial core as well, centered around Main Street. Michael, Belrose and Floral Park, the neighborhoods which share a neighborhood of the same name in Long Island. That's a very confusing area because sometimes you don't know if you're in New York City or Nassau County. I remember doing my live stream from there. It was funny. You had borders which cut through at a 45-degree angle, and then like cars parked on either side. This is kind of a out of the way location. You would never expect to be here. Durzo's Pasta and Ravioli Company. I could have taken that bus to downtown Flushing as well, along Corcoran Avenue. Yeah, Jay Warburton, it's not Astoria for sure. We're in the eastern part of Flushing, Queens. Richard, you wonder what year most of these homes are? I'm not too sure. They kind of look like it's from that era, the 1950s. Had to cover my eyes there because I don't want grass to get in my eyes. Oh, POV, that's the Long Island Railroad, not the Metro North. It's run by the same agency though, the MTA. The Port Washington branch of Long Island Railroad. The station is not too far away from here, about 4 blocks over to my left. That's the Auburndale Station on Long Island Railroad. Hey, look. I've walked with them before. That's cool that you can still see their stickers wherever you go. Anonymous 2123, highly Varley, you saw them get married. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. I saw part of their live stream too when they got married. It was definitely one of the more unique weddings I've ever seen. They walked a marathon in Brooklyn with their wedding attire on, dress and everything, and then got married. We've almost made it to Northern Boulevard. You can actually see it. Lena, that's right. I made a few videos with them. I'd like to see how much Northern Boulevard has changed. Flushing and Bayside, they make up the largest Koreatown in New York City. Hey, there's a pothole there. Utopia Parkway between 42nd Avenue and Northern Boulevard. That could certainly be patched up. Mikey Chen, I didn't move back to New York City. Just visiting for a while. All right, here we are. Northern Boulevard, the primary street between Flushing and Bayside. Actually, this is the longest street on Long Island. It almost goes all the way to Suffolk County. I think by Sag Harbor, that's where it changes names. But it is known as Route 25A. Throughout its entire length. Here we go. Let's walk to Flushing, to downtown Flushing. We're in Flushing right now. (172nd Street), and I need to walk all the way to like 140th Street. So about 30 streets along Northern Boulevard. This is nothing for me though, because I've walked it all the way from, I think I did Port Washington all the way to downtown Flushing on a live stream before. Along Northern Boulevard. I can smell Popeye's chicken from here. Too bad, Popeyes, I skipped you in favor of Utopia Bagels. JQG Atlas, how many hours did it take you to do that walk? I don't remember now. Probably at least 5 hours. Minnie Sue says that's a really good restaurant. The San Su Kapsan, Korean barbecue restaurant. I remember walking by here one time and there was a good amount of people outside. Korean cuisine is also very well known for their fried chicken. Doc Mar, do I visit all my favorite restaurants in New York City when you're back in town? I try to visit a good amount, but there's no way I can get to everywhere. Sometimes I do return to some local favorites that I like. Whoa, what the? Does that look like a driveway to you? Some people, man. I thought the driver was gonna come right at me. Spontaneity says I'm walking here. No, I should have said I'm standing here. I wasn't even walking. I'm standing here. I'm standing here, man. I don't even know how you would do that. Here's a print shop. JQG Atlas says New York City drivers are crazy. I've seen crazy drivers everywhere. Not just New York, not just Florida. Every state I've been to has its fair share of bad drivers. Even I went to Taiwan, I saw bad drivers, Mexico City, because people are gonna be people. That's all. I will say though that Florida drivers are worse than New York City drivers. Just because of the culture down there, and I feel like Florida drivers aren't really on the lookout for pedestrians as much. You know what I can do? I think I'll pass by Mikey Chen's new ramen restaurant. I remember doing a live stream or some videos past this area many times, and each time I didn't see it open. I think finally it's open. I forget exactly which strip mall it's in, but when I walk by it, I'll know. Justin Roberts, $1.99. Route 25, Queens Boulevard is the longest road in Long Island. Is it now? Thanks for the support, Justin. Appreciate it. This structure is so old. Eau Claire, the restaurant, will be up soon. I kind of remember being in this area. That walk button's not working. Is this one working?
Wait.
Yep. Tall 32 guy, $1.99. You probably never get sick. Fresh air and exercise. Thank you, Tall 32 guy. Appreciate the support. Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I got too sick. And if I do, I recover really quickly. Being out a lot helps a lot, as well as the fresh air and sunlight. You're right. Also, eating right is good for your body too. Despite me trying to show off a lot of like these comfort foods or the famous foods of the places I go to, I don't like to eat them that much because I know that it could be unhealthy and makes you feel bloated and uncomfortable feeling. So I tend to do a lot of healthy eating and cooking as well. And try to shy away from those other foods that may make you feel run down and make your body a little bit weaker. Look at this fire alarm station. That's not alerting anyone anymore. If I remember, I think that strip mall was just past this Long Island Railroad station where Mikey Chen was supposed to open the restaurant. Coming soon to Le Jours. Might as well cross here because it's on the other side of the street. Here's the Broadway station on Long Island Railroad. Broadway Plaza Strip Mall. If you read Korean and Chinese, it would definitely help a lot to read the signs here. But if not, a lot of them have English as well. I don't remember this cigar and vaping shop the last time I came. These vaping shops and smoke shops have been sprouting up everywhere in the city. I heard it's like the fastest growing business in New York now, the smoke shops. Crazy. Moving sale at Northern Boulevard Safety. I know down this block, 162nd Street, there's a lot of Korean businesses. I can take a quick walk down here and show you. Grand opening, look at this. Boomerang. Maybe you go in there, you'll be hearing some K-pop or some karaoke in the back probably. It hasn't really changed that much here in Flushing. I mean, there's some little stores here and there, but for the most part, it still kept its charm. Another grand opening. Wow, there's a lot of grand openings on this block. Zurang Tapas. Well, that's not Korean. Tapas is Spanish. Luxury Korean and Japanese cuisine at Dongwon. And a lot of people don't even know this block is here. When people think of Koreatown, they're like, oh, 32nd Street, Manhattan, between 5th Avenue and Broadway. But this is the real Koreatown. If there's like a real Little Italy in the Bronx, this is the real Koreatown in Queens. This block here, I would say it can be like a good example of like the highest concentration of Koreatown in Queens. And it even continues on to the next block too. All right, I'm gonna walk on the other side of the street back to Northern Boulevard. That means you're 3 seconds too late from hitting the gas. Oh, I didn't even see this before across the street. Hainan Korean and Chinese cuisine. And then there was a Korean and Japanese sushi place. Oh, that looks so good. Tomato karaoke room. By the way, this place here, Hansol Food, you can get a lot of Korean food catered from here. They're closed today because it's Monday, but I remember going to a few parties where the food was from this place, Hansol Food, and it's really, really good. White Noise Coffee Company. B. Coleman asked if I still live in Florida. Yes, I still live in Florida, but right now I'm living in New York. Now here's Jock Ball. This kind of looks like more of a fast food kind of place. They really focus on chicken, I see. Yeah, they have even a full chicken on the window. Mini Sue, yeah, I figured it was a chicken place. I Love Luxury Room Cafe. I wonder what consists of a luxury room. Katie Corn says all of these restaurants are making you hungry. I mean, even I'm getting a little bit hungry. One in Bangkok. Well, this is a Thai restaurant. This actually looks like a pretty cool spot. Maybe this restaurant's good. Dango Korean restaurant. Looks like they're not open, but we could look at their menu. Yeah, Mateus, I'm smelling a lot of Korean food in this area. More so from the chicken places because they're really cooking them up. Mandu House. Dakcheo God.zip. Buy 2 chickens and get a pizza 50% off. Whoa. Text man, that's a good idea. Keep a pack of Twinkies by the keyboard when watching my videos. This supermarket is always busy. The New Age market. Asian grocery store. Vic Lau saying, is this Koreatown? It sure is. The real Koreatown. Look at this place. Korean traditional dress. You won't find this in Manhattan's Koreatown for sale. Look at the dresses there. These you'll only wear like probably during special occasions, but you have it here in Flushing. Abby's saying the outfits are beautiful and interesting. Yeah, you'll see them when they have special events. Yeah, Richard, I guess so, but I didn't really planned on it to be that way. Even though I'm not there, I still have to worry about the stuff I left behind in Florida for the weather. Cafe Morning of New York. Taekwondo, kickboxing, and MMA in one spot. Be careful if you mess around with the Koreans in this neighborhood, because they'll do Taekwondo on your butt. They'll be like this. Yeah! And you'll be knocked out cold. I've seen them before. Vicious. Flowing Happy with $20. Yay, K-Town. Thank you, AK. Thank you, Flowing Happy. Appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Cast iron pot, all you can eat Korean barbecue. This place is really, really good. I've always seen it busy. And then Mad for Chicken over here. I think this may be one of the best fried chicken spots in the city. I haven't had this location yet. I had their Forest Hills location, but that one was really good. Yeah, Clara, I'm well aware of it. Roosevelt Avenue. I'm coming up on the strip mall with Mike Chen's restaurant. Hurry up, make the turn. Here we are, Murray Hill Plaza. Shaku Ramen is Mikey Chen's ramen restaurant. I think my friends Ben and Ming from the Bing Buzz reviewed it already. I might have to come back here to try it out, but it's on the main sign here. Shaku Ramen. Jungro BBQ. Always a reliable place for Korean barbecue. Daria Kelly, is that a chain or famous? Jungro, I think they have another location in Manhattan. I'm not sure if they have more. Oh, look at all this food. Seafood, pajun, sliced boiled beef. How's Mike Chen's restaurant doing? Does it have a line outside? I don't even know when it opened. Here it is. Mikey Chen's restaurant from Strictly Dumpling. Shaku Ramen. Doesn't look like yeah, it's just like 2 tables are seated right now. So it's a good time to come and eat here. They have a bigger menu than I thought. Wow. Even rice bowls if you don't want ramen, despite its name. Bao buns too, chashu buns. Don't forget, pack your spicy chili oil when you come here. That's Mikey Chen's favorite, right? He always has these packets of spicy chili oil around to put on the foods. Here's H Mart. Stormy says if you want to eat their action kid, they'll understand. I think I will. While I'm in New York, I should. Yeah, I don't really normally eat on the streams. When I'm streaming, I like to go out and explore as much as I can. I'll normally reserve the eating times for when I want to put it on Action Kid Extra, which I did this afternoon. I reviewed Utopia Bagels.
근데 안쪽은 멀쩡해요. 그렇다고 저거
Really, Minisu? Jungro used to be McDonald's here? I remember coming by here in like early 2021 and they were doing Korean barbecue outside. That was so cool. Cynthia Beale, does the 7 train get close to Koreatown? It gets you a good amount there, but you should take a bus the rest of the way. You can take the Q12 or the 13 along Northern Boulevard, and that'll for sure take you into the heart of the Koreatown in Queens. Unisol asking if IHOP is good for a first-time visitor. There'll be one close to your Airbnb. You know, Unisol, I would have to say if you're in New York, then I wouldn't recommend IHOP as an option. But if you're the kind of person who values their time and don't really want to do the research to go to these places to eat, then it might be a good option. I thought this cat's legs were like an accessory or something, but no, that's the cat's fur. Crazy.
I've seen this.
I know, the legs are like,
Yeah.
looks like hair coming out.
Very friendly.
Yeah. Very friendly. Ronald came with $20. Appreciate it, Ronald. Great to see you. Been a while since you visited your stream. Thanks for the support. Some people are thinking the cat might be sick. Oh boy. I mean, it did look kind of odd how the cat's legs were very tall like that. I wonder if it's a stray. Silvana, we're not quite in Long Island, although we're closer to it than a lot of most parts of New York City. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the next light. We're on Roosevelt Avenue at Murray Street. We should be entering downtown Flushing. I would say probably within the next 20 minutes or so, we'll be in downtown Flushing. Oh, that didn't sound good. Hope the driver there didn't hit the curb on the wheels. Andrew McFarland with $5 finally figured out how to send a super chat. Okay, Andrew, now you figured it out. You get a warm welcome from us. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Darius says, why did I leave Northern Boulevard? Because I wanted to check out Roosevelt Avenue here. A Korean variety store, Gaboja. There's some really nice shirts here. 3 for $50. Thank you, Wako C, 99 cents. Appreciate the support. This sign is new. Walk NYC, Flushing Main Street, 7 train, 18 minutes away. That's what I said. About 20 minutes we'll be in downtown Flushing. Conveniently placed sign. So as we get closer to downtown Flushing, you're going to notice that there's going to be a lot more apartment buildings, like this one here. Foreman's asking what's the difference between a sweet potato and a yam? Are they the same thing? I always thought they were the same thing. I passed Patricia's block on 24th Road. Very cool. Oh, they are different. Yams yellow and sweet potatoes an orange color. It looks like this building here is brand new. Facility space for sale and commercial for sale. 2 doggies coming this way. Ted says to try the Japanese yam, it's really good. Yeah, I've had them before. Absolutely delicious. Sometimes on these blocks you'll find some like random doctor's offices and dental offices in the middle. Like right here. Dental and Skin Solutions, New York. There's also a daycare here. Doing work to the side of this building. They're doing a lot of work here. I hear someone screaming up there. Looks like it's just some random guy walking on the street next to the cars, shouting stuff. Let's get out of the way of this cop car. Maybe it has something to do with the incident that just happened. I don't know if it's arguing or whatnot, but we don't know the context. I just know it's just a guy screaming, walking down the street. It did look like his clothes were dirty though. But I hope these people do get the help they need. It's like New York City right now doesn't have the resources to deal with all the people who truly do need help. It's sad. Ted Street says, yup, the city ran out of budget. They're cutting all the services and cops now. You know what I've also noticed too, Ted Street? This is kind of like a minor detail that many people don't see, but I've noticed that there's a lot less of these public trash receptacles now on the corners. Before, you would see a lot more of them. So maybe the city cut the sanitation department's budget and they're not putting out many of these trash containers anymore. But if the city's services suffer, the city's quality of life suffers as well. Broken. JQG says, so true. Yeah, I'm noticing little things in the city like this. All right, I see downtown Flushing up ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Grand opening, another Taekwondo place. Wait, Ann's Taekwondo? Maybe I gotta ask New York Life Vlog if he runs this Taekwondo spot. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna tell him to teach me from here. Most likely it's not the same person, but it's funny that it's the same name in English. Audi says he didn't know his name is famous. Yeah, I didn't know he was here too. Roberto, that's right. Coming up on Union Street fast. And then from here down to Main Street is the busy part of Flushing. Now I can really explore what happened in this neighborhood while I was gone. Waiting for the cops to go by first before crossing the street. You know, it's downtown Flushing when you see all this traffic. They even have crossing guards here, and it's tough to manage all this traffic. Good, they just made the bus. All right, what's changed here in Flushing, Queens? Roosevelt Barbecue 1. I don't remember if this was here before. You know what where I went the other day was the New World Mall food court. I went down there, I saw many new vendors, and even Tiger Sugar opened up in the food court. Meanwhile, there's a Tiger Sugar already on Main Street. This used to be McDonald's, now it's Chipotle. Lucia Pizza, that's right here. Best pizza in town. That's what they're advertising. Here's the subway station for, this is a Manhattan-bound 7 local train. The next stop is Met's Willets Point. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Ding dong. A lot of these places are still here. John says I can work for the MTA. You need a pretty bad voice to work for the MTA. You need to make all your announcements unintelligible. I can't do it. This is train. Next stop is closing doors, please. That's the way you gotta announce the train, man. Everybody knows that. Man, it is so busy here. I can never get around with how busy Main Street and Roosevelt Avenue intersection is. Hey, Lena Nicholas, thank you so much for the $50. Appreciate it, Lena. Appreciate the support.
Anything that like quenches my shit.
今天为什么有很多人在 Flushing？ 好多人走路啊。It's practicing my Chinese again. This is the place that burned down. Oh my gosh. I never saw it since I came back. Wow. Just Rosen. I speak a little bit of Mandarin. I learned it for about a little less than 2 years, but I stopped practicing it. I have to see the store that burned down. I still have a video of it when I walked through it. What is this now? There's construction here? Oh my gosh. So where's the bus stop now? They moved it. It's all the way down there. Here it is, the place that burned up. The East Mall. Crazy to believe that I walked through there. There's construction over there now. Let's go back to Main Street. Yeah, Q19 bus. I could take this to Astoria, Queens if I wanted to. It runs along Astoria Boulevard. Hung Mao, you hear Cantonese in the crowds too? Yeah, I hear some. Now I have to see what happened to Tiger Sugar. Maybe that's why Tiger Sugar moved to the New World Mall food court, because it burned down over here. Yeah, that's exactly why. There's no more Tiger Sugar here. Craziness. The whole thing burned down. I remember when I heard this news story too, it delayed all the subway trains and everything. And this used to be all the mall. Holy smokes. Well, we really can't see much in there, but I'm not used to this building not being here. Wow. And over here, there's a T-Mobile coming here. Look at this commercial. Work in progress.
Wait.
I know, Mateus, places do change. Haven't been here in a few months and already I'm recognizing stuff that's like shocking to me to see. Zishan, what happened to the store through the alley? It's been all engulfed in fire. Hasn't reopened yet or been reconstructed. So many street vendors here. I don't remember there being this much. This kind of reminds me of Fordham Road a little bit. When I walked in the Bronx, it was the same story. All the street vendors on the side. Ball sports fan, you hate the area near the Long Island Railroad entrance. People in the way. Yeah, it can get kind of crazy in there. Sing Fu Tong, Taiwan #1.
So are there any baked goods you want? But I mean, we do.
Let me see if Chunyang Tea is still here. They should be. Yeah, I still see their sign. There's the block you want to be at if you want to catch the commuter van. I think there's like these dollar vans here. I'm not sure how much they charge now, but I remember it used to be like $5 or $6 to Sunset Park, Brooklyn. It's all in Chinese. I can't read it. Oh, wait. Fa La Sheng. So Flushing. Something about 7 to 7:30. That's the only thing I could read. So it's probably a time schedule. Chunyang Tea. I think they have a new sign. Still a good amount of people in there. I might walk another block or two and then wrap this live stream up. Maybe I'll try a place here and I'll put it on Action Kid Extra. There's a lot of places that I see that I have in mind. John says Flushing amazing for exploring. Oh, for sure. Especially downtown Flushing, there's so much to see here.
오, 8천만.
15-month CD for 2.29%. 25 months for 2.69%. I think I could recommend a bank that's better. Ally Bank. Online savings account, 2.1%. And you don't need to lock up your money at all. I'd rather put my money there than lock it up for 15 months.
Una sombrita, pero que era normal. En la tiroides me salió una cosita, pero que normal.
So busy here. And it's been such a long time since I've heard Chinese spoken so like openly in crowded settings. Yeah, POV hearing Spanish too. Brevard County says, do I speak or understand Chinese language? Very limited. My Chinese is very poor, but at least I can communicate enough to know the basics.
哇，不要吃到的了。
我来那个冰了。
All right, I think at the end of the next block after Sanford Avenue, I'll wrap this live stream up. I'll find somewhere to eat because I'm starting to get hungry already. I'll vlog it on Action Kid Extra, and then maybe I'll do a dedicated walk of Flushing to put up later. Ball Sports fan says grab some halal food. I had halal food recently. Not really in the mood for it. What's going on with this traffic light? Very strange traffic light. It took a while, but it eventually did turn for the pedestrians. I'm just shocked at how many street vendors there are still. Mini Stu, you understood the $2? I did too. 2块2块2块 $2 $2 $2. Wow, $10 for this big box of grapes. $1.68 for mandarin oranges. That seems kind of rough up there. All right. Maple Avenue and Main Streets. What a long walk all the way from Whitestone, Utopia Parkway. I want to thank all of you for coming out today on this beautiful Monday afternoon here in Flushing and Whitestone. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Until then, gonna get something to eat and make another video, several videos. At least the Action Kid Extra one, as well as the walkthrough of Flushing. I appreciate your support. Bye. See you later.